Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rachak, Wadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Salutations, much love and respect to you, Akim, out there pushing this word out in truth and sincerity. And you few Akwath that are learning and listening. Now, this is your brother, Chai Napash, but you can call me Napash. This is just a quick lesson. I really wanted to speak about the fact that brothers should be really keeping their eyes on these different bills that are being passed. Okay, keep your eyes on it because this devil is moving. This devil is making moves. You see, when that whole thing when the whole thing with the queen was going on, and the so-called queen, and she was being spoken about on every news station. Even now, she's being spoken about. So it's been like 5 days, and they're still speaking about it. It's still the top news. All right, and whenever you see them putting things on the news that are constantly bombarding you, constantly in your face, and they don't stop talking about it, usually behind closed doors, they're writing certain bills and they're doing certain things behind closed doors, man, having certain meetings and things like that. So you have to keep your eyes on these devils. All right, now this is a website called congress.gov. all right, this is for you brothers in Babylon, you Babylonian brothers, so to speak. Okay, this has information on these different bills being passed in Babylon. Okay, and Babylon is passing. Joe Biden is passing multiple bills constantly, man. All right, you're gonna see the difference between this one and the Canadian one. Okay, you see, in September 11th, which was 3 days ago, he signed 10 bills into law, man. I mean, he basically adjusted 10 different bills. So, you know what I'm saying? They're doing things behind closed doors, and you see one of the bills is what? The assault weapons ban, okay, and also the inflation reduction. So there's a lot of things going on, and with this inflation reduction, they raise up the taxes, you know. So yeah, there's a lot of things that they're not putting in the news that is happening constantly, and yeah, so it's good to have this to know this website and visit this website from time to time to stay updated with the different bills that are being passed. Okay, because they're going to outlaw the truth and these different things. Speaking out against the government, right? They had a particular guy saying that one of the people under the president, which I forgot his name, but he said the biggest threat to America is sea theories. Right, so you know where they're going with that. Okay, now this is another site dealing with you brothers here in Canada. All right, which I call Baby Babylon, Canada. All right, it's parle.ca. All right, parle.ca, and you can see all these different bills that are being passed. Okay, and usually they had to go through the Queen to get these bills passed. So now, there's, I don't know what's happening with that now, because now you have the king. So I don't know if that's going to interrupt certain things or whatever the case may be. But, this is the site for the Canadian version. All right. The parle.ca. All right. Now, and by the way, Trudeau recently signed something into law dealing with that whole the farmer situation and the fertilizer, right? So he's trying to crack down on these farmers because that's all part of the beast system, right? The beast is working together, okay? Although they're separate countries and whatever the case may be, they're all working together. They're all working in agreement, okay? Just as the elect is supposed to be in agreement, they're in agreement, all right? That's why you see one of them do it and the rest of them start to do it. Don't think that these different, energy, having to save energy and different climate laws and things like that. Koholayim la Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. It's 144 on the phone, and as you can see right here, it says 144. It's 144. So 144 is all over the place, man. It's spiritual. Now, what was I saying? Wow, my mind slipped me just now. Speaking of right, the different bills that they were passing for the farmers. Okay, so there's other things that you see these other places doing that certain other countries as part of the B system have not implemented yet, but they're getting ready to implement. Okay, they work based upon gradualism. They're not just gonna all do it necessarily at one time, but they're gonna gradually all start to do it, all start to agree on that same thing. Now, this is Psalms 94 and verse 20. It says, "Shall the throne of iniquity have fellowship with thee, which frameth mischief by a law?" Okay, that's what they do. They use their laws and they frame mischief by it. And that's why they want to push the bread and circuses. They want to push these different distractions on the TV so that they can distract the people. Because the average person, all they know is TikTok and Instagram. Their mind is not on any level. Okay, they're not really researching. They're just listening to what the government is telling them. Okay, it says they gather themselves together against the soul of the righteous. Yeah, they gather themselves together. They're in agreement. They all work together. All these different countries in the beast system, the horn, all right, all the horns, they all work together, man. You see what I'm saying? And condemn the innocent blood. But the Lord is my defense, and my power is the rock of my refuge. Okay, so at the end of the day, they're getting ready to come for the elect. They're getting ready to come for the elect. For anyone that doesn't agree with what they're doing, they're getting ready to come down on them. Okay, matter of fact, let me get Revelations 12 and 12. This is Revelations 12 and verse 12. It says, "Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time." All right, so the devil is speaking about the Edomite. He's coming with great wrath. Okay, mainly the elites. All right, because they're the ones in control. They're going to come down with great wrath, and this is what they're preparing to do. Everything, all the laws they're passing is all giving them the justification to come down with that great wrath, man. And the fact that these people agree with different things that they do, I mean, to them, you're just making the way easier for them. You see? But we understand it's all prophecy, so these things have to come to pass. Okay? This is Revelations 2 and 10. It says, "Fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer. Behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison, that ye may be tried." You see, he's going to cast who into prison? Some of the elect. Okay? You see? "And ye shall have tribulation 10 days. Be thou faithful unto death, and I will give thee a crown of life." But we have to be faithful unto death. We have to trust in the Lord, man. In fact, let me look up this word tribulation. Okay, so the word is thlipsis, and it says tribulation, affliction, trouble, anguish, persecution, burden, to be afflicted, oppressing, right? Oppressing together, right? When you look up the word oppressed, it goes into what? Being pressed together. Okay, so you're going to be oppressed. They're going to oppress you. Okay, pressure, metaphor, oppression. See, affliction, tribulation, distress, and straits. Okay, so this is what's getting ready to come for the elect. They're trying to oppress the elect. Okay, and while they're trying to oppress the elect, they're going to oppress a whole lot of other people as well. Okay, so these things are coming, and they're all doing this based upon the laws that they're passing, that they're implementing. Okay, so that's why I said you got to keep your eyes on the laws that these devils are passing, man. You got to keep your eyes on that. Okay. Matter of fact, let me pull up the Apocrypha. Pull up the Apocrypha. I have it here. So I'm gonna pull up the Apocrypha real quick. This is Second Ezra 16 and verse 67. Really, I should jump to start at 68. All right, it says, "For behold, the burning wrath of a great multitude is kindled over you, and they shall take away certain of you and feed you, being idle with things offered unto idols. And they that consent unto them shall be had in derision," right? So they shall, meaning what? You'll be locked up in prison. Okay, that's what it means when it says that they shall feed you feed you being idle. Okay, because you're going to be locked up in a prison in those different cells or them different camps that they have set up. And what are you going to be doing? You're not going to be doing anything. You're going to be just sitting there in the cell. Okay, waiting for them to give you something to eat. All right. "And they that consent unto them shall be had in derision and in reproach and trodden underfoot." Okay, but the ones that consent unto this devil are going to be had. They're going to lose. All right. "For there shall be in every place and in the next cities," because you're going to have a lot of people that are just going to sell out in that time. They didn't really fully believe in this thing. They weren't rooted. Okay, and when these things come, that's why you have to be rooted. When these things come, they're going to break. Okay, that's why you have to also teach the correct doctrine and make sure the trumpet sound that you're blowing is clear. Warning against the MOTB, because when that time comes and they're not certain if it's not or it is, they're just going to take it because it's going to be life or death. Okay, "For there shall be in every place and in the next cities a great insurrection upon those that fear the Lord," man. So they're coming for those that fear the Lord, man. And all you have to do is look up the Project Megiddo and see what's listed in there, man. Right? It has the Hebrew Israelites listed in there, but not only the Hebrew Israelites, it has also these different people that believe in the Bible in general. Right? Because who's the main ones exposing these different things that these elites are doing right now? It's those besides us, besides the Hebrew Israelites, because first and foremost it's the prophets, it's the Hebrew Israelites that's doing it, but especially Great Millstone and the affiliates of Great Millstone. But outside of that, you got them Edomite Christians that's doing it. Okay, them Edomite Christians are going hard. All right, so all of that is written into law. All right, or they're preparing these different legislations to come up against those people. Okay, let's get Isaiah the 10th chapter in the first verse. It says, "Woe unto them, Salakia, woe unto them that decree unrighteous decrees, and that write grievousness which they have prescribed," man, meaning they wrote it before, they had it written already, but they were just waiting to issue it out, man. To find an excuse to put it into law. To pass the bill. Okay, and they have a lot of things getting ready to pass, man. That's not it. The things that they have now that's not it. They're constantly making laws showing you that this is an unjust, wicked society. The scriptures, these laws are eternal. All right, there's no adding unto the law. There's no every other year you add unto the law. No, these are the laws, and that's it. Okay. But Esau, you'll say, "Oh yeah, the Bible has, those laws are oppressive." But Esau has so much laws that even lawyers and judges cannot even know half of the laws. That's not oppressive. That's not ridiculous. All right. Turn aside the needy from judgment, and to take away the right from the poor of my people, that widows may be their prey, and that they may rob the fatherless. Right. And when you go into this whole new currency they're trying to bring up, that's all about oppression. That's all about being able to track what you do and tell you what you can and can't do with your money and take out what they want to take out. And if you don't act how they want you to act in society, then guess what? You get your social credit score goes down. You know what I'm saying? So this is how these Edomites are operating right now. Okay? This is how they're operating. And this is why in order for that to happen, they got to get rid of the people that are bringing it out. Matter of fact, hold on. This is Isaiah 29 in verse 21. It says that make a man. Matter of fact, let me go up a bit, man. Let me start at 19. It says, the meek also shall increase their joy in Yahweh, and the poor among men shall rejoice in the Holy One of Israel. For the terrible one is brought to naught. That's the Edomites. The Edomites are the terrible ones. Okay, those are the ones. That's the sword of the Lord. Okay, you had different terrible ones in history. You had the Assyrians. Okay, they were known as being terrible and things like that. But the modern day, the modern day terrible one and the ultimate terrible one is the Edomites. Okay, and the scorner is consumed, and all that watch for iniquity are cut off. Right, because they're marking our steps. You know, they're marking our steps. Everything we do, they're watching. Everything we do, they're you know, they're making sure they have a scope on us. You know, but they're the ones committing iniquity. They're the ones that's doing wickedness. You know, on the highest level. You know, that make a man an offender for a word, and lay a snare for him that reproveth in the gate. And who's the ones reproving in the gate? Who's the ones on the highways outside in the main place of concourse speaking against the society? That's us, man. And turn aside the just for a thing of naught. Okay? Matter of fact, let me look at this in the NLT, man. Okay, this is Isaiah 29 and 21. It says, those who convict the innocent by their false testimony will disappear. Okay? A similar fate awaits those who use trickery to pervert justice and who tell lies to destroy the innocent. This is what they're all about, man. Okay? You see, they're trying to find. The scriptures speak about a poor man when he slippeth, they'll help him to fall and whatever. But if a rich man slippeth, you know, they will, you know, he won't get any slack, so to speak. They won't come against him. But this represents the elect, you know. That is why the Lord who redeemed Abraham says, okay, well, that's going into something else. Okay. You see what I'm saying? So, hey, man, these Edomites are being found out, man. Okay. And their plots are being found out. And ultimately, it's not going to come to fruition, man. And that's why we have to constantly keep our eyes on them. The scripture said that the Lord has set up watchmen. Okay. You have to watch. All right. Shamar, you have to watch. Okay. This is Micah 2:1. It says, woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds. When the morning is light, they practice it because it is in the power of their hand. You know, and that the one that sat upon the red horse, power was given unto him, man. You know that red horse represents the Edomite power structure. So anyways, with that, I want to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, B'chakwadash, double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, who I learned this truth from. Salutations, much love and respect to you brothers out there pushing this word out in truth and sincerity. And shalom to you sincere sisters out there listening and learning. Shalom.